This July 4th, celebrate the spirit of freedom and comfort with Minky Couture blankets. Wrap yourself in the softness of luxury Minky fabric as you cozy up under the stars and stripes. Our blankets are designed to ignite your patriotic pride and keep you warm all night long. From backyard barbecues to fireworks in the sky, make every moment memorable with Minky Couture. Indulge in the ultimate comfort and style this Independence Day. Visit us at minkycouture.com or your nearest store today and embrace the true essence of July 4th with Minky Couture blankets. Freedom has never felt so cozy.
Today's special Christmas episode, Sarah and I look at what's going on in hospitality in the last year, why Sarah isn't a chef anymore, and some of the recruitment issues still facing our industry. Please join us for a very special Christmas edition of Timothy Put the Kettel On. A big welcome to all our viewers for this Christmas special of 2022. Hello, Sarah.
Hello! Happy Christmas.
Christmas. How are you? I haven't seen you since, 1922 or something.
Yeah, the year I was born.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you very much.
Tim, why are we doing a Christmas special?
Because, Sarah, our fans demanded it.
Thank you, fans.
Thank you, fans. Thank you for the many messages we got. And thank you for the people that are still uploading our podcasts and keeping us motivated. And are keeping us motivated to do a series 3 next year for 2023.
Yeah.
So what's been going down since last we spoke?
So I'm still in the industry. I'm no longer working as a chef. Sadly, for the fact that I sustained a workplace injury, I am no longer able to do like sort of 8+ hour shifts on my feet. So though I'm mostly recovered, I've had to sort of change tack and go down a more consultancy route, which is just fine with me.
We didn't know that was going to happen, did we? Like at the beginning, it was her, but
yeah, I thought I was fine until the next day I couldn't actually stand. So that was quite a bit of a shock. Yes, I did end up in hospital. Thank you, NHS. Yeah, it was completely unexpected. And sometimes you got to look at these things and think, okay, would I have gone in a different direction anyway? Was I thinking that? Was I gonna quit doing it? Who knows, right? The truth is I don't know. So I am totally at peace with that. I'm not angry about it. It happened. Stuff happens. I'm still here to tell the tale. It could have been a lot worse. And I'm gainfully employed and still in an industry I love. And then what about you? What are you doing?
Since last we spoke, doing e-learning products now, which I've always said I would do. Yes, and they're all happening, so that's really great. I said I would never ever be in recruitment ever again, so I am now currently in recruitment. Working alongside Acacia Carswell at London Talent, who convinced me to come out of recruitment retirement to help her on this really amazing project. Actually, there's a few projects now that are coming in. And honestly, it's been great to get back involved in the hospitality industry, see what's going on, be involved with launches, the new businesses coming through that aren't based on the old business model that we see so much of. And of course, a lot of those businesses struggling. I mean, it's 150 hospitality businesses are closing each week in the UK at the moment. But there's going to be a whole wave in the new year that we know are going to go under. They're just getting through Christmas, which of course Christmas has been damaged by train strikes, travel strikes. So there's a number of issues that are going to prevent some hospitality businesses recovering. What's great is working with the new launches coming through is these businesses are built on the current climate and the current situation. So of course their salaries are higher, they're not built on the same kind of margin structures, so addressing, because there's going to be change to trunk next year, they're already putting that in now, so we're not dealing with all that chaos later. It's very interesting now to see the differences between those that wish for things to be exactly like they were before and those that know things aren't going to be the same and doing something about it. The landscape of hospitality is going to change dramatically in very short space of time.
Agreed. And I've just realised something else that's happened, which is different post the last couple of seasons of the podcast is that because of the amazing people we've spoken to who've been doing these amazing things for a while, hence why we spoke to them, whenever somebody's having an issue that involves something they're doing better, I do find myself turning around to them and going, well, do it like this person. I know this person.
Yeah, right.
And I've done that so many times. I've just referred them to the work of someone else going, this is good work, do this. And I don't know if that's making any difference, but I hope so.
I think it does. Very creative industry. And it's great to be part of these organizations which are just like forward thinking, new ideas, actually talking like hospitality is a profession and a career. Very uplifting. I'm so pleased to be part of that. And it's really, it's really got my fires going again. That
is so good. And you know what? That's really positive. So the fact that people are going forward and doing amazing things, and I'm glad you're part of it because you're like a rubber ball. You just keep coming back.
This July 4th, celebrate the spirit of freedom and comfort with Minky Couture blankets. Wrap yourself in the softness of luxury Minky fabric as you cozy up under the stars and stripes. Our blankets are designed to ignite your patriotic pride and keep you warm all night long. From backyard barbecues to fireworks in the sky, make every moment memorable with Minky Couture. Indulge in the ultimate comfort and style this Independence Day. Visit us at minkycouture.com or your nearest store today and embrace the true essence of July 4th with Minky Couture blankets. Freedom has never felt so cozy.
Post the last couple of seasons of the podcast, I feel like the whole world has changed. Everything's changed, hasn't it? I feel like we've globally gone from one catastrophe to another, certainly on a national level, because I am hearing a lot of catastrophizing at the moment. All over the place. And this was, if you remember, this was something we touched on like right at the beginning when we started doing the podcast about how I'd unsubscribed from quite a few sort of news sources because all they were doing was doomsaying. And we've all had enough doomsaying in the last couple of years to last us a lifetime. Generally, the world feels like a very different place to when we started doing this, doesn't it?
I thought the world would become a nicer place. It doesn't appear to have done. It just seems a little bit more greedy.
I agree. I think being locked in your own box makes you feel a bit utopian about the outside. Like, okay, when we get out of this, everyone's going to appreciate it so, so much. And I think some people have, but not as many as I wanted, which was all. And it's like a smaller percentage than that. A much smaller percentage, actually.
Yeah, sadly. But not on our podcast. No, because we are here to bring some Christmas spirit to the end of 2022 and all our listeners.
Yes, goodwill and cheer to all men and women.
Not excluding any other genders.
And everyone else, dogs, cats, hamsters, whoever you are. And if we have hamsters as listeners, then hey, hammies, all power to you.
They need to get off that wheel. Stop what you're doing, hamsters. Get off that wheel, pour yourself a cup of tea and listen to the podcast.
Yeah. I don't think their little hands are dexterous enough to do that.
Maybe they're tiny little radios.
Do you think hospitality for hamsters is that they have these tiny little restaurants?
Would you like some cheese? Yes, please. Thank you so much. Can I have a tiny little bit of Worcester sauce, please? So there's a whole world going on in my head.
I actually saw on Instagram the other day, I saw a miniature sourdough loaf, which was about hamster size that someone had made. That would go down well in hamster restaurant.
Very pricey.
I think it was about £100 an ounce, yeah, as sourdough seems to be.
How have you not managed to get onto that bandwagon?
I spent the entire of lockdown making sourdough with varying degrees of success. Most of them actually came out all right, but goodness me, I'm so bored of sourdough. Tim, let me tell you the Christmassiest thing. I can't even say it. The Christmassiest thing I have seen this year. I went to Birmingham for the Christmas markets. That was awesome. But even better than that, a Lego noddy holder.
What? They've thought of everything.
I know.
Even Slade aren't safe.
From Lego.
Do you reckon in a couple of years there'll be a Sarah Kettel and a Tim Andrews little Lego figures? Do you reckon?
Oh, why am I coughing now? It's the whiskey that's in my mug. I'm not
She's not joking. Oh,
It's December. Day drinking is fine. Will there be a Tim and Sarah Lego? Yeah, I think you can just go to the Lego store in Leicester Square and you go, can I have a Lego me? And then they make you one. I may have just made that up, but I think so. That's 50-50 whether that's true or not.
like most of what you say, Sarah.
80% of what I say.
I'll tell you what happened. What got me back into recruitment, to be honest. I
Yeah.
applied for a number of recruitment roles internally for hotels and restaurants and things like that. And I have to say, my experience largely was extremely disappointing from an industry that claims that it needs people. There are a number of organizations out there that are recruiting like it's still 2015. Well, guess what? 2015 has happened a long time ago, and we've had a few things along the way. It's no surprises that some businesses are not going to last. I've experienced ageism.
Golden rule, just stop treating your recruitment process like a bad Tinder, right?
Mhm.
Just the ghosting. Let's start with ghosting. Being ghosted by recruiters. No, red flag. And actually, I don't know when people are going to wake up and realize that we know the red flags now. And there's enough jobs out there still. There's people in demand, highly skilled people, that no one's going to tolerate that rubbish at all.
Yeah.
So they're not going to get anyone good unless you be good.
There was one hotel, 5-star. I spent 2 different interviews, them telling me how they're top notch, how they are efficient. They're a small team, extremely efficient. They're not like a lot of others. They're extremely organized, and they're going to give me an answer on Friday. And then Friday came and went. I messaged them, no answer. Monday came and went. I messaged them, no answer. Tuesday came and went. I messaged them, and I was thinking, am I harassing them? I was like, no, they're a 5-star hotel. They've told me that they'll contact me on Friday. By Tuesday, I'd already bought out. I wasn't interested. You know,
how can you stay interested? Like, you're already disappointed, and then what? They turn around, they offer you the job, and on your first day, you already don't like them.
No, I wasn't going to accept it. I wasn't going to accept it. I was like, you've already wasted my time, and you can't be bothered to respond to a message or a text, and I've got to wait a few days for you after you've sat there and told me how efficient you are. And that wasn't just a one-off. You see this sort of thing quite regularly. What these hotels are failing to realize, which gets me really angry, is that we're trying to attract talent into our industry. Now, I know, because I've been in hospitality, that treatment by that hotel is representative of the hotel. However, if we're trying to attract talent from outside the industry, that person won't think it's the hotel, their bad experience. They will think that's representative of hospitality.
Yes.
That's the problem I have with it.
Yes.
And so I just thought, right, do you know what? I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to get back into it and actually help people recruit properly.
You know, you just reminded me of something that happened to me a few years ago when I kind of lost my temper with somebody not getting back to me, and I was quite far into the recruitment process, and then they literally just disappeared, and I thought, oh well, that's not happening, move on, as you have to. And I got an email about 4 months later out of the blue saying, hi, you still looking for work?
Right.
So I replied and I said, oh my God, I'm so glad you've sent me this email, because I've literally been sat here for 4 months waiting for your response, not knowing what to do with myself. And I sent the most sarcastic email back. Obviously, I never heard from them again, but I did it purely like out of frustration, obviously. And then for my own amusement, I sat there chuckling as I was writing it. But I was like, someone's got to tell you, like, because no one else would do that. But I was like, no, I'm not going to tolerate your tardiness here. I'm going to tell you how it is. So I did.
Your challenge, if you choose to accept it, is this.
Let's go! Let's go!
Show up on day 1, work out with us for 30 minutes, feel good right away.
Yo!
Repeat 5 days a week for 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
5 workouts a week.
We're Body, and we call that a body block.
You pick the block, and you're going to love the experience.
On week 4, this part is really important. Take the week off. Seriously, we mean it. Rest, go on vacation, or try something new. Maybe some yoga.
Notice you're not holding on to any tension here.
Or a dance class.
Get sexy with it, daddy.
You do you. And then start again.
Be committed to this process.
Choose a new body block each month. Get a new challenge each month. Have fun every day. Avoid burnout.
You're not going to quit on yourself today.
This is how you reach your goals. You in?
There is nothing that we can't do if we work together.
Sign up for your first body block today. Visit body.com for a free trial. That's BODI.com.
Are you ready to get started?
Is now a good time to mention that the next season of the podcast is actually going to be about recruitment and employment?
Wow, is it, Sarah? What an uncanny coincidence.
If anyone hadn't picked up on that, just to clarify, that's where we're going with this.
Yes, we are. So despite my whinging, we are here to help the hospitality industry and spread good news as well as top tips. And so we're going to be helping people with their recruitment process, advising them, bringing on guests that can talk about how to recruit properly, best practices, and actually just get the vibe back that hospitality is a great industry to be part of. What are your plans for New Year, Sarah?
Oh, you know how I really like to be warm all the time? Like I don't like the cold weather. I'm going to Inverness.
Of course.
So I've got friends that live in Scotland and we're always invited up for New Year, and it's Hogmanay, without going out, not leaving the house, just being merry in a space with my best friends. So I'm excited. What are you doing?
I'm actually, for the first time ever, going on holiday with my mum.
Oh, how sweet. Where are you going?
We're going to Mallorca.
Mallorca's amazing.
So I won't be thinking of you in the cold for Hogmanay. I'll be probably lying unconscious with a cocktail or something. We'll be starting a new series in January and we hope to see you all there.
Woohoo! See you there. Bye! Happy Christmas!
Thank you for listening. Please share, subscribe and like. We look forward to you joining us in the next episode of Timothy, Put the Kettle On, available on iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play and YouTube.
You will fail. So what? Everybody does. But your gym, your watch, your yoga pants, they pretend you won't. So when you miss a day, eat the pancakes. Give up on a workout? You failed? Seriously, what the hell? We're Body. We've been a part of that too, but not anymore. At Body, we're rejecting perfection and embracing reality. Not in a Pizza Monday kind of way, in a loving your whole life kind of way. In a, this workout is fun and it's okay if I take a week off kind of way. In an, I'm eating healthy and it's okay if I indulge kind of way. In a, I like myself no matter what kind of way. Yeah, you will fail. We all will. But we're not going to let that be the end. You see that? We're already making progress. So let's keep going. We are Body. Start your free trial at body.com. That's BODI.com. You will fail. So what? Everybody does. But your gym, your watch, your yoga pants, they pretend you won't. So when you miss a day, eat the pancakes. Give up on a workout? You failed? Seriously, what the hell? We're Body. We've been a part of that too, but not anymore. At Body, we're rejecting perfection and embracing reality. Not in a Pizza Monday kind of way, in a loving your whole life kind of way. In a, this workout is fun and it's okay if I take a week off kind of way. In an, I'm eating healthy and it's okay if I indulge kind of way. In a, I like myself no matter what kind of way. Yeah, you will fail. We all will. But we're not going to let that be the end. You see that? We're already making progress. So let's keep going. We are Body. Start your free trial at body.com. That's BODI.com.